So really thank you for always being there for me. It's not been easy, and if I'm struggling with YouTube growth, trust me, it has always been like that. You are not the only one in the room. There are many of us that have been doing this for years, and recently I began to see the positive impact of this YouTube community, and I'm here to encourage somebody. If you feel stuck along the way, it's a sign that you are growing. For those of you who are familiar with video games, whenever you are playing video games and you come across enemies, it's a sign that you are on the right track. It's a sign that you are following the right direction. What does that imply? Whatever you are doing here on this social media platform, YouTube to be precise, and you feel stuck along the way, it is because you are following the right direction. But then there is an obstruction. That is one thing you should know. So if you feel stuck along the way, that means you are following the right direction. If there is no any road at all, you will not even be feeling stuck in any way. So like everybody struggled at some point in time to the way they are today, and we only pray that later our case be different, but is the prayer may not be that effective if you don't have the experience. So all this struggle, all this stress is part of the journey. It's a learning process to all of us. You understand? So I just want to, encourage somebody out there. Trust me, you're not the only one in the room. You're not the only one facing the same thing. You're not the only one feeling down. But in spite of all, if you must fall, you fall forward. Not giving up, not backing down. We keep pushing and pushing and pushing until we get to the top. Recently, I've changed the niche of my channel. I want to implement new things. I want to teach people the things I know. One thing with me is I'm this somebody that don't know how to hide update, and I don't monetize my update. When I get to know something, I don't monetize it. I give the knowledge free of charge. So since I changed the niche of my channel, I've been giving updates and I will continue to post videos here back to back. I'm not gonna monetize anything. Anything I have to, to teach you out there for you to navigate, trust me, it's gonna reach you free of charge. So if you're struggling with YouTube growth, you want to navigate, you want to enhance your reach, you want to increase your visibility, trust me, since I changed the niche, I promised myself I'm going to implement, like, experiment everything on my channel, right? So even if you have doubts that what I'm going to teach you may mislead you, all I will say is just stick around, be part of the family, and just follow me carefully, follow me closely, be part of the journey, monitor and see how everything gonna fall in place on my channel, right? So I've been implementing everything, like literally everything on my channel. I have a lot of videos I want to drop, but because of the power failure here in my area, uh, I struggle with with videos. I understand, but nevertheless, we keep pushing, we are falling forward. Yeah, so. Uh, Two people watching so far on the live stream. Please, thanks for joining. I really appreciate you guys. I just come here to say hi and update you guys as why you may no longer be seeing some of my videos. I put all my videos on private, like literally everything. Let me say 95% of my videos on private so far. I used to have over 296 videos on this channel, and since I switched the niche of the channel, And the best thing I had to do for my channel was to, put all the videos on private so that I can have a room to, to the brand, possibly navigate. So if you're one of the persons out there struggling with YouTube growth, or maybe you're considering switching the niche of your channel and you don't know what to do, I'm here to advise you. This is for free. Now, before switching the niche of your channel, there are things you need to put into consideration, which is number one, I will mention putting all the videos on private, right? Now, what is the essence of putting the videos on private? When you put the video on private, you are having a refresh on your channel, a restart, helping you to rebrand. You understand? For example, someone like me, I was into the fitness niche, and when I wanted to switch the channel, the niche, I had to put all the videos on private, so that what will happen, so that I don't confuse the algorithm, so that I don't confuse you to of who my audience should be, right? This is because if you leave the old videos and start posting new videos on your channel, YouTube is going to be suggesting both the old and the new videos to different type of audience. And just like I explained in one of my videos, if you are posting, if you have two different niches already available on your channel, what YouTube going to do is, um, you if new subscribers come to your channel and you to suggest old videos to new subscribers who actually subscribe to your channel uh, because of the new pattern of your content, and they get to know to see those videos, they stream. And when new videos are also suggested to all subscribers, they sweep. This is called the audience behavior, right? So these audience behaviors actually affect channels in diverse ways. So instead of old subscribers sweeping your new subscribers sweeping your old videos, it's better to actually put the old videos on private, right? So that when old subscribers are sweeping away your new videos, the new subscribers will actually stay, yeah, because that's a purpose on your channel, right? So instead of the both sides sweeping, you only keep one side of your audience who will stay and watch. When they see your videos, they stay and watch to the very end. So this is what I've been maintaining on my channel, and as a newbie, you don't know what to do, you're just coming for the first time, you want to learn, I'm here to help you navigate. So uh, all I can advise you, just stick around, be part of the family by just, hitting the subscribe button, and if possible, turn on notification bell. Like I always say, it's free of charge, so that whenever I post a video, I'm the first people that get notified. And trust me, we keep moving. Yeah. So if any of you find anything confusing in my video, or you have any question, my comment section is always open. You can just drop your question in the comment section, and I will attempt and address all of them accordingly. So I am waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your comments. I will take them one after the other. Comment section open. Let's go. Somebody said I talk a lot. I remember way back. I always remember. I think it was sometime last year. So I'm waiting. Okay, in the absence of any question, let's know where you're streaming from, like your city, your country, Let's know where you're streaming from. I'm actually streaming from Abuja, the city of Abuja, Nigeria. Right? So it is good to know how far I'm reaching the global community. So let's go, let's go. See, content creation can be frustrating sometimes. You feel stuck at some point. Sometimes you want to, just go live, interact with great people, but lots of too many activities, and sometimes you are just feeling down naturally. These are normal things. And like I said earlier, a lot of people have been through that situation. It's a phase that comes and go. It's just a season. So if I'm feeling stuck, trust me, content is something meant for tough people. They say tough time doesn't last, but tough people too. So you gotta have the mindset of irrespective of wherever, I refuse to give up. So if you develop that mindset, you're good to go. And that has been my belief right from the one. So whenever I encounter obstructions, I just believe that it's not my it's not my lose. It's a learning process. If I can create this channel in 2022 to hit 1K subscribers in 2026, that's to say I can actually continue with it in the next 10 years, even if I'm not monetized. Alright? It's a long-term goal, so you don't have to be in a hurry. You just have to calm down, follow protocol, follow the processes, and before you know, boom. When you start making it, some people will say he came from nowhere to somebody. He came from nowhere to start making money on YouTube. Trust me, it has never been easy with anybody. A lot of people have a lot of stories. A lot of people have untold stories you can never hear from anywhere. Untold stories you can never hear from anywhere. I remember sometime last year, I got my YouTube, my Facebook got monetized on the 3rd of May. Yeah, on the 3rd of May, Facebook has sent me monetization and notification, and I've set it on the 5th of May, and I tried to set it up, and I encountered a challenge. My videos weren't going viral, and I started struggling with it. I posted, sorry. Um, since after that, I posted more than 100 videos, and all of this didn't go viral. And it's just a normal thing that you don't know which video that can actually blow your mind, so you just keep doing what you do. But then there are ways to go around it. Promoting your videos by contacting bloggers and having people setting up a community that can be pushing your videos. Try to implement all of this, but my voice wasn't audible enough, so I decided to contact a talent promoter, and we discussed, and sometime this year I decided no, on the 7th of December last year I decided to send me some money, like 500k, to help me contact a blogger that can post my visibility by sharing and promoting my content on this platform. And funny enough, the guy ate my money. He ate my money. In fact, I sent the money on the 7th of December 2025. Then on the 8th, he contacted me again that the blog has updated his price and it's no longer 550. Initially, he told me that it was 550, and I told him, bro, I've seen and have heard all you've said and I appreciate, but right now I need a discount, and this is because I only have 500k. So he asked me whether I'm sending the money now or when. I say yes, I'm sending the money now. Like you say okay, for the account number, and I've sent the money immediately, and he turned back again the next day to request for additional 100k. I said, bro, I understood everything, but we did everything in good faith based on agreed amount of 500k. I told you I needed a discount and how much I had. And you asked me to go ahead and send the money, and now you're telling me to request for additional 100k. I don't have the 100k to pay you, know. So in that case, you may just have to make a refund. I thereby ordered the transaction, requested for a refund, and since then, it has been series of back and forth, drama upon drama upon drama. I even threatened to take legal action and recover the funds. After saying a lot, throughout that month of December, we didn't communicate. January we didn't communicate. February we didn't communicate. Down to March, I think like a week ago or 2 weeks, he contacted me again that, bro, I've been looking for a number. I was like, damn. You can't say you've been looking for my number because I have your contact, you have my contact, we have been viewing each other's status, even though you 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 turn off your read receipts and not be you are not be you view me, you view my post on WhatsApp, but it's only when you comment that's when I will know that you actually you know view my status. But I've been view your status, so there's no way you say you have been looking for my contact. It's not possible. And when I say such, he didn't even defend. No. So we continued talking, and he said, he mentioned the unfinished business that I had to balance in 50k. I said, bro, you requested for 100k. I said, no. You brought it down to 50k. I said, no. Now, after 3 months of no communication, you're coming back again to start over again. Not because I wanted to, to let the money go, but I didn't want trouble. And I was buying time on your behalf, fulfilling all righteousness for you to prove yourself beyond reasonable doubt, so that whenever I take legal action, it is not my fault. But even as that, I still give you time because you're somebody I hold in high esteem. It's just unfortunate that you you have to prove me wrong, and this time around, I have to talk to you like somebody who is acting unprofessional, right? If I scold you now, it's not because of disrespect, it's because you are proving to me that you are not worth the regard I'm giving to you or I've been giving you all this while. So, all I need is my money. Then he disappears. Before you know, if I write message, you say I should send a voice note. If I write message, you say I should send a voice note. After some point, we started sharing voice note, and I think there was this day I called in on a WhatsApp video call, and he picked and he was like, hey, I'm driving this one, that one. After a couple of hours, I called back again, video call. He was like, I will send the money, I'll send the money when I get home. He has been promising me for how long? It took 2 weeks to promise I will send it tomorrow or I'll send it when I get home, only to send me one screenshot that money was removed from his money point account. That in fact, they actually sent a screenshot of him and the bank, I think, team of, should I say, from the customer care, was chatting with them and they were replying here. And in the chat, a verified money point and social media platform was chatting with him, and they said, and he said money was removed from the account. He was laying a complaint, and they were telling him that the complaint is under review, that they will get back to him. Then he screenshot and forwarded it to me, and I looked at it and I was like, this is one of the things I wanted to do initially. I wanted to, go to the court, get court order, submit it to the bank and restrict the account and recover my funds. But I was still being considerate because I love giving people second chance to prove themselves. But this is money I actually borrowed from somewhere to actually uh, invest in my content journey, and now you are you are delaying me. And now you go to a point, this guy told me that he had to deduct 50K from that money for service charge. I said, deducting 50K for service charge, the service you didn't even render, right? Say for consultants, I didn't consult you, bro. I got your contact since 2021 and we keep talking. After some point, we no longer communicate. I only view your status. You are the one calling and reminding me, sending me messages that we have a finished business. And I took how many years to study and understand your kind of person, and I get to realize that you are real, you are not fake, you understand. And now we got to this point and you are proving me wrong and you expect me to, you know, to be part of all this. And I was pissed. I was pissed and I aborted the transaction of the basically form. And that's the stage we are now. Series of back and forth, drama upon drama. So that is how far content creation can push you. So if you are one of my viewers here, or maybe one of the persons struggling with YouTube growth, trust me, you really have to invest your time and finance, your energy, in fact, at some point, even your relationships, right? Because there are people you deal with, like if you don't really know how to balance a relationship, the truth is that some people don't have your goal at heart. How will I put it? I'm trying to be more explicit. Some people don't understand your vision. Yeah, I think this is the right word. Some people don't even understand your vision. They don't even, in fact, they are yet to catch up with the current reality. You understand? They don't know that you can actually make money online, and they never have that vision. They never in for one day think of it, right? So when they see you with ideas, coming with the ideas of making, sitting in front of cameras, making videos, posting online, they choose to make this for you. They feel like you don't know what you're doing, you are jobless, you don't know anything you're doing, you're just wasting your time every time. So they can do everything possible to distract you, right? So content creation at some point can cost you your relationship. So if you have people like this, some of them you cannot get rid of them. So what you do is you create like boundaries, right? You know where to press, where to put them, so that they are not distraction to your content journey, right? Someone like me, I have a lot of people who come around, and sometimes when I'm making my videos, I try to let them know that I don't like distraction. So if I'm making videos, some videos I want to make. I'm this kind of person that I don't write. I hardly write content. I can just have get the inspiration and just think of how to do it. Just be talking to myself as a form of rehearsal. And if I begin to make that video, the moment somebody step in and I feel distracted, that will be the end for that moment. Maybe till I recover myself. Because it's something that I have to do with brainstorming. So if I do not prepare to have somebody in the room and you just get in, maybe you come in so that we so that we interact, and I'm not in the mood to interact, to communicate, I feel distracted. And even if I fake it to let you know that I'm happy, deep down I'm not happy, right? There are persons that walk into me like they want us to have a chat, they see that I'm doing something, but they stay expecting that I'll be through any moment soon. And they see me doing my thing over and over and over again, and they feel peace and they leave. And before you know, it will cost you that relationship. It will cost you that relationship because people begin to feel like you're not actually giving them the attention they need, which means you are indirectly chasing them away. And if that's the case, so be it. To some relationships, so not all, but to some relationship, if that's the case, so be it. And there are some relationships, like some of the friends who come around, you reason things together, you let them know that this is what you are doing. I don't want to be distracted. You tell them boldly, and they understand and they give you space. All this to say, content creation can cost you a lot. It will cost you relationships, it will cost you time, it will cost you finance. In fact, there are some jobs that if content creation start paying you well, you begin to consider quitting those jobs because of what? Time factor. Any job that is not giving you time, if content creation suddenly start paying you and paying you well, you will consider quitting such a job so that you will focus more on content creation. And if I into any job, if I into any job at all that is restricting your time from content creation, and you have this desire, or it's already in your spirit to be doing content, you will not feel comfortable in that place of work. You will not. A lot of people quit from the places of work just because of content. But my only advice, my humble advice for you is, in spite of all, if you're not if you're not earning from content yet, don't quit. Just try your best. Make up time to make videos at least twice or once in a week. Make quality videos. Quality is far better than, quantity. Yeah. So I think at this point we have come to the end of the live stream. I wouldn't want to make this video so long. I didn't even expect this video to become this long, but here we are. Anyways, my name is Tersoonyon, and on this channel I'll teach you more about YouTube growth and strategies, tips to imbibe. So lots of things I will be making on this channel that I want you to be part of the journey. So hitting the subscribe button, turning on notification bell so that you get notified when I post is the right thing to actually support and encourage this channel. And I'm appealing to you to do so. And as you do so, Almighty God in His infinite mercy will bless you as He has been blessing you. Yeah. He has been blessing you, and the blessings will keep coming more and more and more and more. So, bye for now.